Hello everyone, this is SWTOR Snoopy here, back with another Star Wars: The Old Republic video. Today I have for you guys another Star Wars: The Old Republic Healing Sage PvP episode. So in this episode, you guys, I'm going to be playing on the Void Star, and it's just going to, it's going to be definitely a very interesting episode. We do run into some problems, and we actually run into, a funny conversation that someone does mention, and I do discuss it in the episode itself. But if you don't know what these Star Wars: The Republic Healing Sage PvP episodes / what they are, it's basically I go into war zones as a healing spec sage. I fight, see how the game goes, give some tips and pointers here and there. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this Star Wars: The Republic Healing Sage PvP episode. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some nice gaming glasses, then check the link in the description below. No scope gaming glasses, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the war zone. Alrighty guys, let's get into the match right now. So as you can tell, we're just going to go ahead and get completely started right here. So just go ahead and see what we can do. Alright, we currently have a Vanguard just trying to do some stuff. It looks like I also do have a shield from a tank, so that's going to be very useful. Alright, so it looks like we also do have a Juggernaut, so I'm just going to go ahead and help him out a bit. Looks like I am stunned once again, which is going to become a problem. Looks like they are attacking the Commando once again as well, so now I'm just going to go ahead and keep this Commando alive since he needs to stay alive since he's obviously going to take tons of damage since, once again, he is a Commando, and for some reason a lot of people like to target the Commandos, so just got to go ahead and just keep him alive and just overall just, keep everything all good. So there we go, just go ahead and bubble myself. Let's go ahead and then once again bubble him as well because we do want to keep him alive. Alright, looks like he's getting focused pretty hard, not going to lie, so I might just go ahead and actually, pull him over here just to go ahead and keep him safe. There we go, just get him towards that health. Looks like I'm currently getting attacked as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep everything completely safe. Just go ahead and see what I can do. Alright, looks like that Commando is still taking some damage. So alright, there we go. Just go ahead and keep them alive. And of course we do have a Scoundrel over here just trying to, cause some problems. And of course we also do have a Vanguard just trying to, stay completely alright. Seems like they're going to be all good for right now. Alright, there we go. Just go ahead and give a nice little AoE if we possibly can. Alright, looks like the Commandos once again, getting focus targeted, which I don't want to happen. Alrighty guys, but we are back once again. So someone actually got really mad at me because they said, that my tune is a male and Brontes was a female. And I know I've mentioned this before. It's actually kind of hilarious that someone, finally noticed that. I mean, a lot of people have never realized that in game. And I think that's the kind of, the funny part overall in this whole entire scheme of things. Just the fact that no one has actually realized in, all this time that actually, I've been playing as a male character even though my name is Brontes. So, that's just funny. Once again, they did get a bit, a bit butthurt over it, but once again, it's just a game. Don't really care about that. Well, I mean, honestly, that seems like it's, just a good discussion point in this episode, I guess. It's the fact that I know I've mentioned this before in videos, but yeah, I know I've mentioned this in videos before. It's the fact that, that I did make Brontes specifically a male character. Just the fact that, can't really be the original Brontes. I feel like, if you're going to be a Dread Master, you can't be the original one, so I was just, like, why not make it a male tune? And I just made it with that idea. Also the fact, that was one of my ideas, also the fact that some people might get a bit angry at that, and I'm just going to kind of, let it slide, just wait for someone to finally notice, and it seems like they did, so, I do have to give them props for someone actually finally saying something, so, it is just whatever. So I'm just going to continue to heal up. I think it's kind of something funny. I did obviously cut the video because they did say, they did say really the nicest of things, just of the fact that, but once again, it is all good, considering the fact that someone has finally noticed in some way, shape, or form. Alright, so we do have another Scoundrel. It looks like they're trying to, heal back up, trying to stay alive. I tried to stop them from killing the Vanguard, but I guess, my priorities were kind of messed up there, so yeah, it kind of sucks overall. So let me just go ahead and just keep this up once again. Do have another Guardian. It looks like he is taking the heat a lot, so just go ahead and keep them up. Do have another Shadow just trying to constantly stay alive. Alright, there we go. Just go ahead and keep everyone up once again. So we're going to have this Guardian just try to cause some problems. Another Shadow, and it looks like we do have another Scoundrel. Alright, so let's just go ahead and keep this up. Try to cause all the problems as best as we can. Alright, so there we go. Just go ahead and keep this up. Alright, so let's just go ahead and see what we can do. We do have the Commander just still trying to stay alive. Looks like that Vanguard is taking a bunch of heat, but I'm sadly stunned. Gonna go ahead and bubble them and then try to keep them alive since, you know, they are managing to take a lot of this. You know, they're tanking the damage insanely, so that is helpful. Just for the fact that keeping them alive to take all the hits is really useful for me, honestly, just healing-wise. So, alright, so it looks like everyone's, you know, fairly moderate when it comes down to health. Looks like everyone's doing some DPS to take down these players. And I'm just trying to heal everyone while people are cutting around. Because Scoundrel's doing a really good job at just trying to constantly kite and cause a bunch of problems. Alright, so we do have someone else here once again. We do have a Merc that is a healer. It looks like he's already, you know, a focus target, so that's a good idea once again. Alright, so let's just see. What do we have? We have a Vanguard that's running over there. You know, I can't really help them in this situation because of how far away they're getting, but, you know, I'm just going to go ahead, let that slide, just go ahead, and sadly they're going to have to take the damage since there's still currently players over here just trying to do some stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and actually DPS real quick, just for the fact that, you know, I do want to overall help the team out as best as I can. I can't really do too much, but I can at least try to do something. Alright, there we go. Just got to go ahead and keep them alive. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and reduce my damage overall, just at the fact that, you know, I'm going to have to go ahead and likely make a sacrifice soon. So there we go. Just go ahead and keep them alive. I'm going to focus on the Guardian, just bubble him up. Looks like I'm stunned, and the Commando might not be able to make it in time. So, alright, there we go. Just got to go ahead and keep them up as long as possible, my friends. Alright, there we go. Looks like we're going to have to go ahead and just give them some crits right there. Just actually go ahead and get that. Just try to keep everyone alive. Looks like this Commando is still taking tons of damage, so I'm just going to have to constantly keep them alive. Looks like they're kind of in harm's way. You know, they're just in the whole entire, you know, fight itself. Yeah, they're in harm's way. I have no idea why I said harm's way. That makes no sense. But, alright, just go ahead and keep this up right now. Do have a Guardian once again. Looks like the Shadow is taking tons of damage as well. Got to go ahead and keep them up. I'm just going to go ahead and currently heal myself. And it looks like we did not make it in time, so let's just go ahead and say good round to them once again. Alright, so there we go. Just go ahead and switch back to ops. So we did pretty good, not going to lie. So let's just go ahead and just keep this up for the most part. Alright, so let's just go ahead and see. Okay, watch the doors closely. Yes, we have to do that. So, once again, this, I'm going to try to go ahead and focus on both sides. I'm not going to be really one that plays the door too well. I'm going to try to overall, you know, have the players focus on the door while I try to go back and forth trying to heal other players. Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and keep this up. Just go ahead and keep this, you know, just try to keep everything overall. Okay, there's a bunch west and just causing a bunch of problems. We're getting overrun here, not going to lie, so I'm just going to have to go ahead and keep the bubble. Just go ahead and see what I can do. They said that they lost east. It seems like there's a lot of problems over here, though. Because, like I said, there's tons here. There's, like, so many players here. I did get lagged back as well. Kind of stinks, but we're going to have to go ahead and deal with that. I'm going to have to try to go ahead and just try to keep everyone alive, since that's what we need to do, once again, my friends. Got to keep everyone alive. Even if we're going to have to die, we're going to have to, you know, die in style and try to overall, you know, stay alive to defend the door as much as we possibly can. Alright, looks like that was interrupted as well. Just got to go ahead and heal ourselves back up since we don't want to die just yet. We want to actually tank them as much as we can. I mean, it's a bit stupid to try to, you know, just completely tank everything, but tanking everything overall and just trying to be a efficient healer is going to help a lot, considering the fact that we have multiple players on us, and that's useful. Alright, so I'm just going to have to go ahead and just try to stun this Juggernaut. Looks like that's not going to work out. Okay, there we go. Just go ahead and keep myself alive. Alrighty, so it looks like something else is going on right now. Just got to go ahead and stop them. There we go. Managed to stop them at the last second. Alright, so I'm just going to have to try to constantly stay alive. There was like no one here trying to help. Wow, this is basically just kind of set for failure since there's no one here. Alright, so just got to go ahead and keep it up. Just hope that players are going to be just going all the way. Yeah, there's like no one at West. I have no idea why they keep on saying that, but we're going to have to try to keep everything up and just try to win this match. Alright, looks like someone died. Hopefully they can clutch over there. We're going to have to go ahead and speed over. Let's try to get over here. Yes, we have tons of people all over the place. Just going to have to go ahead and keep the Shadow up for a little bit longer. It looks like they realize that I'm the healer, and I'm just getting just stomped on, just totally destroyed. Alright, so I'm just going to have to go ahead and just stay alive for a bit longer. It looks like they have figured out the whole entire idea of just trying to take out the healer, which is helping them a ton in their case, because I'm not, you know, able to go ahead and tank them around, but I am managing to, you know, save my other teammates some time by having them focus me completely and try to take me down. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and just get all prepared to run over here once again, since I do need to try to protect as best as I can. Alright, so there we go. We do have another shadow just trying to cause some problems. Alright, looks like they're managing to try to steal it. So I'm just going to go ahead and stun everyone once again. Getting stunned a ton. It looks like, yeah, once again, I'm just trying to clutch it. But I'm just getting completely destroyed since I have so many people that are just completely bursting on me, just taking me out overall. So that kind of sucks, but it is okay once again. Just got to go ahead and just try to clutch it and stay alive. Alright, so there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and get this Guardian all set up, and then, of course, I'm going to bubble myself and then quickly run back. Alright, there we go. Just got to go ahead and just try to keep him up and alive a bit longer. There we go. Just go ahead and keep him alive. Try to allow him to clutch a bit longer. Just go ahead. Alright, now I'm getting focused again. This is going to be bad, but, of course, I'm safe from all damage. So they aren't going to be getting it anytime soon now that I'm completely secure from all damage. But it looks like a bunch of people over here are just kind of running into some problems. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep them completely alive. Alright, so there we go. Looks like they tried to use some defensive, but of course I still did have the bubble on, so I was a bit safe. But it looks like this is going to be my time where I start to die. Alright, I do need to stun that guy. I do need to do some damage to stop everyone. Alright, there we go. We're still stunned. Of course, we get stunned once again. Looks like we hit the timer when it's just going all the way. They have to stop them from actually reaching the door. Otherwise, it's going to be a fail. Alright, there we go. Looks like they're interrupting him. Just trying to stop him from actually planting. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and just try to keep this up. Alright, 2 minutes and 43 seconds. But they might be trying to do a slight split at the fact that, they're constantly rushing one area and then they have a few go the opposite way. So there we go. Let's just go ahead and get over here quickly. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and just put a bubble on, and I'm just going to try to overall stop them. There we go. Let's try to stop them. There we go. That worked really well. I'm going to take all the heat and just get totally obliterated. Right there. Once again, that's just what we have to do. Just, take all the heat and take tons of damage. As much as it's kind of stupid, it does work overall. Pretty sure they do have the focus target on me, considering the fact that, I just constantly rush in, try to push everyone away, do a bit of damage, and then, of course, just kind of get completely obliterated. But that is, the strategy itself is kind of working. So let me just go ahead and just do this. Alright, so it looks like they finally managed to do it. So we're just going to have to go ahead and clutch it at this point. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be intense. So, alright, there we go. I think that if they actually release the doors themselves, then it's a GG. So we might actually have to go ahead and clutch. But, man, this guy is getting obliterated way too fast for me to even do something. So just gotta go ahead and keep them completely alive. It looks like this Vanguard's getting obliterated though. At the same time, I'm gonna have to go ahead and heal myself back up. I'm gonna need to try to stay alive. Don't think I can do it, honestly. Seems like, yeah, this guy got completely behind it. And then of course there we go. Looks like I managed to stay alive a bit longer, and now they're getting to the opposite door. And of course I am now dead. Oh yeah, if they don't get the doors, then we basically... Alrighty guys, so it seems like that's going to be the end of this episode right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and give an MVP. So we did pretty well, I'm not going to lie. We did die quite a few times just trying to, protect the door. We did manage to do 1.7 mil heal, so, that's not too bad overall. We did try to play the objective pretty well, and of course I did taunt the guy in the chat originally, since he did say, that I am a male Brontes, I just decided to go ahead and say, the male Brontes has won. Got a victory, and yeah, I mean, honestly, that's just kind of, the fun when it comes down to playing Star Wars Republic in Warzones and whatnot, is that, you can always have, just some friendly competition like that, and just overall, taunt the other team back and forth. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this Star Wars Republic Healing Sage PvP episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Star Wars Republic Healing Sage PvP episode. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.